Welcome to the All-in-One channel. I'm Kelley Rosano, and this is Capricorn, June 2012. Capricorn, we start off the month with the Sun in Gemini, and this activates the area of your life that has to do with your lifestyle. It has to do with your work habits, your health habits, your psychological diet, how you feed yourself emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically. So then we have the Sagittarius lunar eclipse on June 4th. And this takes place in the opposite area of your life, your spirituality, behind the scenes, unfinished business, frustration, limitation, but also your hidden strength. So this Sagittarius full moon lunar eclipse will be the last one that you have in this area, because by the end of this year and then all of 2013, the eclipses move into Taurus, Scorpio, and that lights up your romance and your fun houses. So I know romance is important to you guys, but I have to follow where the energy goes, and kind of like the weather person here. Astrology represents our energy and energy patterns in motion. And I read the energy as to where it is. I don't put the planets where they are. I read them where they are. So you have this emphasis going on in what goes on behind the scenes, how you hold yourself back, perhaps how you sabotage yourself. You really want to be looking at that so that you can empower yourself and come from your hidden strength in what it is you want to achieve and accomplish, whether it's a soulmate relationship or a promotion in your work. Now, this full moon Sagittarius eclipse challenges us to step out of our external limitations. That's different than how we limit ourselves personally. The external limitations of what we think and what we know. We have been programmed by our parents, teachers, culture, religion, government, and the mass media to see reality in specific ways. We've been trained to worship the mind and the five senses, yet 96% of our universe is imperceptible, even to our most sophisticated scientific instruments. So what is real? What is true? This Sagittarius full moon eclipse shows us that those answers cannot come from our head, but will come from our heart. This full moon lunar eclipse summons us to integrate the masculine and the feminine, head and heart, spirit and matter. It is time to move beyond our comfort zones, our self-imposed limitations, fears, and boldly move into our future. The power to create is increasing. Creating and manifesting is increasing daily. We are moving into fourth and then fifth dimension. And as we move higher in vibration, the lag between what we think and what manifests is diminishing. So you are a powerful creator. Use your mind to create what you want. So I know Saturn is your ruling planet, and Saturn is a heavy, but Saturn is the one that delivers us to our success. Saturn is the one that teaches us how to get things done and how to make it real. And without Saturn, we don't have lasting success. So yeah, Saturn is a heavy, but Saturn is the one that delivers us to what we want. So you want to use your Saturn power to focus on what you want, not on what you don't. You want to use your Saturn mindset to, what steps can I take now? What's in my control? What's in my power? What action steps can I take to empower myself and move my relationships forward, my career forward, whatever it is I'm going for? That's where your power is. When we focus on things we don't have control over, such as what other people do or what's going on in the economy or what's going on in the world, that disempowers us. It takes our light, it takes our energy, it takes our strength. So surrender that onto Goddess. Surrender that to higher power. Because higher power, your mighty I am presence, God, can do something about it, whereas we can't. So why should we get upset about things we have no control over? So we take our energy and we take our mind power and we focus it on what we can do. We focus it on what we can accomplish. And then that way we feel empowered, we feel better about things. And even it's the smallest steps. It doesn't have to be grandiose. It can be small steps that we take that empower us, because that's the energy you want to be in. Whatever we're broadcasting is what gets matched. That's the law of attraction. And the universe doesn't care whether we fantasize it or whether we consider it real, because the universe is just matching whatever we're broadcasting, whatever we're thinking, whatever we're vibrating. So use this energy to create what you want. Now, Venus, the goddess of love and beauty, in Gemini, is making a rare eclipse to the sun. On June 5th and 6th, Venus transits occur in pairs. This is very rare. The first one was on June 8th, 2004, and the second one is on June 5th and 6th, 2012. Previous pairs were 1874 and 1882. The next two will be 2117 and 2125. It is time for women to reclaim their power and speak their truth, and men to reclaim their feminine side. This is taking place in the area of your life that has to do with your lifestyle, your work habits, okay? And, how you take care of your health habits. So you could be up for a promotion. You could be considering changing how you work. Maybe you want to restructure how you work. Maybe your office is moving. Maybe you're moving. Maybe you're thinking of starting a new business. So these are all great ideas, and now is the time to do it. June is a very exciting month. And just a few hours after this Sagittarius full moon eclipse, Neptune goes retrograde at 3 degrees Pisces. Neptune is the higher octave of Venus. Neptune is dissolving the illusion of separation. All are one. So Neptune will be retrograde till November 10th. And this is happening in the area of your life that has to do with your attitude, communication. So this is going to be good now, because with Neptune drawing down, this will empower you to be even better communicator. Getting those letters done, getting that website done, getting that book finished, getting that project finished, finishing those papers, whatever it is, if you're in school, getting the work done. Now is the time where your mind will become sharper. And any of us, those of us that have planets and points between 0 and 5 degrees, Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius, have felt this Neptune effect most strongly. This will begin to give us a break that Neptune's drawing down his power, because he's been running the show since the beginning of 2012. He's been the most powerful planet of all the planets, and he doesn't have anything to do with the mundane tasks of all the things we have to do each day to get our work done. So it's been challenging. Now, Jupiter jumps into jumping Gemini on June 11th, and will be in Gemini until 2013. And this is encouraging us to open our minds to a wider range of truths, and this is happening in the area of your life that has to do with your lifestyle, your work habits, your health habits. So that's pretty much on fire. Now, I know Jupiter's leaving that 5th house of romance. That doesn't mean if you haven't met someone yet that you're not going to, because the seeds have been planted. Jupiter was in there for a year, and that is setting the foundation for you. If you want to meet someone really good, a soulmate, a true love, that will happen. It will still happen. Timing is everything. So Capricorn, not only do you have your timing, but your soulmate, he or she also has their timing, okay? And believe me, when two soulmates are working to come together, you're both going through the same initiations. Even though you haven't met each other in the physical, you're one in the spirit. And believe me, he's over there going, where is she? So he's looking for you too, okay? That's how it works. So you have to keep the faith. So your 6th house is on fire. And so this is a great time to start a new lifestyle, make lifestyle changes. Do you want to move? Do you want to start a new dietary plan? Do you want to start a new health regimen? You're going to change your work habits so that you have more life. You work less and make more life, or you work less and you make more money. It's there for you. Gemini shows us the contrast, and we have the Sun, Venus, and Jupiter in Gemini, and that Gemini shows us the contrast and the contradiction, okay? We are in third dimension, and it's loaded with contradiction. It's part of the game here, and it's part of the human experience. Good and bad, right and wrong, male and female. So it's all part of us. And then we have the next Gemini new moon on June 19th. This is a radical shift in consciousness with Prime Creator downloading the love light goddess energy through these portals, through the eclipses, through the new moons, through the full moons, through the sacred dates, 5/5, 6/6, 12/12. All of these dates are power dates, and they're portals where God, Prime Creator, is just bombarding us with goddess love light energy. Because on May 20th, we had the 0-degree Gemini new moon solar eclipse. Moon, eclipse, sun. Then on June 4th, we had the Sagittarius full moon lunar eclipse. Sun, eclipse, moon. Then on June 5th and 6th, depending on where you live on the planet, we had Venus, goddess of love, prosperity, and beauty, eclipse the sun, downloading tons and tons of cosmic light, love light energy into our atom, cells, and electron, our DNA. And they all create, rapid endings and beginnings. So whatever's breaking down, whatever is dissolving, it needs to dissolve, because if it's not based on truth, it's not based on love, it can't withhold the fourth dimension vibration. So we're going to continue to see relationships and institutions and systems dissolve, because we're all recalibrating to the higher love energy. So we either evolve or dissolve, evolve or dissolve. And it's good, because what remains is love. What remains is truth, and that's a great foundation to build from. And it's interesting because we had 2 new moons in Gemini, one at 0 degrees, one at 28 degrees. So we're really getting the Gemini message this year, especially in June. And Gemini is all about sharing, networking, communicating, being funny, having fun, lightening up. And then right after, just hours after this new moon in Gemini, we have Solstice. I mean, June is action-packed. And we have summer solstice in the northern hemisphere, winter solstice in the southern hemisphere. Summer solstice, sun enters Cancer. And this is the turning point of the year. This is the turning point. We're making breakdown or breakthrough. And Creator is downloading into us action-packed energy of love, light, goddess energy. I think Creator wants to make us all into vegetarians and all walk away from war and fighting. So that's just my humble opinion. So with the sun in Cancer, and Mercury just went into Cancer on June 7th, now your 7th house, the area of your life that has to do with marriage and partnership, is lighting up. Okay? So now, June 20th on, your other people house, partnership house, marriage and partnership house, business partnership house is lit up. So you may have already met a soulmate, and now it's time to take it to the next level. So you take the romance and the dating to a more committed level, where you decide to be a couple and not see other people. So this is very exciting. This can also bring you someone really good if you are interested in meeting a soulmate partner, because Cancer rules the part of your life that has to do with marriage and partnership, business partnership. And don't forget, the 6th house is lit up too. So you could be meeting someone through work. You could be meeting someone through the job that you do, through your lifestyle, being out in the community. There's many ways the universe conspires to bring us our soulmates. And we don't have to worry about how it happens. We just have to tell the universe what we want. You see, that's our job. We tell the universe what we want, and the universe does the how it will happen, where it will happen. So don't worry about the hows or the wheres. Just get yourself ready. Be in the love vibration. Be the soulmate partner to you that you want him or her to be with you. Okay. Now, the biggest astrological event of the year is on June 24th, revolutionary Uranus squares off with evolutionary Pluto on June 24th, making 7 exact squares until 2015. So these two are changing the world. They're the ones that are going to remove the power elite from the systems that bind us. And they are the ones that are going to shift and change all of our systems. And those of us that have cardinal points, and you are cardinal sign, Capricorn, and you've had Pluto in your sign, so it hasn't been easy for you guys lately. I know, believe me. You know, having Pluto, who's such a heavyweight, and Uranus square off together with Pluto is very challenging, especially for Capricorns and Cancers, Aries and Libras that have planets or points in their chart anywhere from 0 to 12 degrees. And so you guys have been feeling it the most. However, we really need these two because they're the ones that are going to, Pluto and Uranus are the ones that are going to remove the stranglehold that's in our government and in our economy, get these guys out of the way so that the true prosperity funds can be released and everyone can come from their passion, because no one no longer is worried about, you know, paying their mortgage or eating or the basic fundamentals that have been so drastically disrupted by the 1%. Okay, so then the Sun will make a hard aspect to Uranus and Pluto on June 29th. And this will trigger explosive feelings and powerful events. Creative people will take radical action and make technological and ideological breakthroughs. This can empower us to move beyond our differences and opposing beliefs, for all are one. We are all one human family. Uranus square Pluto takes place in the area of your life that has to do with where you live and how you show up in the world. So if you are honoring your needs, if you are speaking your truth, then it won't have to be a big drama. It won't have to be a big blow up, you know, this last week in June and the first week in July. But if you've been tolerating things out of fear or thinking you don't deserve, then Pluto and Uranus may shake things up so much that you have to change. Maybe you want to move. Maybe you want to make changes about how you present yourself in the world, how your outlook on the world. Maybe you want a new beginning. Maybe you want a new beginning in relationships. Maybe you want a new beginning in your work. Okay? Energy cannot be destroyed, only transformed. That's Einstein. So direct this energy out into activities that are productive. It's the best way to handle this energy. I like to work out with it or work on projects with it. It focuses me. And then that way I feel like I'm accomplishing something instead of just feeling frustrated, okay? So you're not here to be frustrated and you are not here to settle for less, Capricorn. So think about what it is that you can do, what's in your power to make changes that make your life better. You have to take the action because Pluto is in the area of your life that has to do with you, your spirit, your selfhood. So when you say, I'm not going to wait on others, I'm going to take action, you will be empowered. But if you're sitting there waiting for others to change or waiting for others to get it or for waiting for others to see the light, then you may be feeling very frustrated. And you don't want to swallow this energy because energy cannot be destroyed, only transformed. And so if we're not directing the energy out and we're directing it towards ourselves, that's what causes health issues. That's what causes weight gain. And so you don't want to gain weight. You don't want to have health issues. Direct the energy out. Walk it, bike it, go hiking, work it. Be physical with it. Direct the energy out. Use it in your work. Use it in your projects. Move. It's a great way to channel the energy. If you've had it where you are, pack it up and move to a new location. That's one of the ways we raise our vibration. Every time we move, we raise our vibration. So the good news is your ruling planet, Saturn, turns direct on June 25th at 22 degrees Libra. So your readiness to take a giant step forward is now. June is an action-packed month. And this is happening in the area of your life that has to do with your career legacy. So you've been waiting, you know, for things to move forward. Well, things are going to move forward in June, July, and on. The second half of 2012 doesn't look anything like the first half of 2012. And then Venus goes direct on June 27th at 8 degrees Gemini. And this will generate new connection, new truths, new possibilities in communication, education, and cross-cultural exchange. Relationships can finally get back on track, moving forward again. June is a great month. It's an action-packed month. And this is all happening in the area of your life that has to do with your work habits. So you could be getting a promotion in here in June and that requires you to move. And believe me, you'll be ready to do it. And You could be getting, some sort of opportunity in here that, you can expand your business. You can make more money. You create a better lifestyle for yourself by moving, by shifting, by changing. Because Saturn going direct in the area of your life that has to do with your destiny in the world, your reputation in the world, your success in the world, your achievement in the world is good news for you, because Saturn is your ruling planet. And Saturn is exalted in Libra. Saturn loves being in Libra. And this is good for you. Saturn will be in Libra till October 5th. And Saturn's at the top of the chart with you, which means it is your time to shine. Yes, I know Pluto and Uranus is going at it, but you know what? They're going at it for all of us, because we all have cardinal points somewhere, and cardinal planets too. And but they won't affect us personally as much as they're going to affect the 1% and the systems that are in place that need to be changed. So if you're empowering you and you're focused on what you can do, then you can use this energy to ride the wave to your next level, to a higher level of soul evolution, okay? And a greater life filled with love. June is a great month, an action-packed month. We started 2012 with the career and work planets going in reverse at the end of January. We had a short window of opportunity of forward movement between December 23rd and January 23rd of 2012. Then Neptune took over and was the most powerful planet. Neptune has taken a back seat late fall. And this is good news for us, because the first half of 2012, we had this window of opportunity, and then the career planets went retrograde. Mars and Saturn, your ruling planet, is the career planet. And so, folks were left going, well, when am I going to make a change? How do I make a change? Where do I make a change? And Neptune doesn't have anything to do with work or mundane tasks, all the things we need to do to get our work done. Neptune is all about spirituality. Neptune is all about creativity. And so the first half of 2012, many folks have been feeling like their plans have been on hold or delayed. No longer. We are moving forward at the speed of light. The second half of 2012 will be breakthroughs and rapid changes for the better and the highest good for all concerned. So, Capricorn, move beyond your self-imposed limitations. Get creative. What is it that you want to create? The universe is here to serve you, and the universe is listening. Your wish is their command. Thank you for watching, Capricorn. Thank you for liking and sharing my videos. Thank you for subscribing. You rock. Thank you for your comments, your letters, and feedback. Thank you to all my clients. You rock. If you would like for me to work with me, if you'd like to work with me and have me take a detailed look at your astrology, it's very easy. The link is below. You click on my PayPal page, you choose the length of the session that you want. Once you make that commitment, I email you my schedule. You choose the day and the time that you want, and we're off and running, rocking and rolling. So until next time, Capricorn, keep looking up.